welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so excited for today's video. Today I am talking about my top Amazon finds for the holiday season. So these could be gifts for yourself, gifts for friends, or really a lot of them are just generally good things to have for when the weather gets a little bit colder. So I'm so excited to share my list with you today. But if you're new here, my name is Beatrice. I do a lot of fashion lifestyle content here on YouTube, so be sure to check me out in those places. And I would love if you were able to thumbs up this video and subscribe. It means the world to me, but let's just hop right into this video. Okay, so one of my absolute favorite purchases from Amazon, I've really been into cooking and baking lately, and Amazon has the cutest little muffin liners for all your muffin and cupcake endeavors. I've been making these banana bread chocolate chip muffins, and they're so good. I'll link the recipe. I have it on TikTok. I'll link the recipe. I should really do recipes on here too, because I've been trying so many new ones on TikTok, and they've all just been amazing me so much. I need to share. But anyways, these liners just make your cupcakes look like they're from an actual cute little cafe. I love that it's like the brown parchment paper. I'm sure there's some way to DIY this yourself, but this was not that expensive, and it has so many in there that you'll make tons and tons of cupcakes and muffins and not run out. I've been loving these. They just make them look so stinking cute. And with Thanksgiving and Christmas and all the other holidays coming up, if you want to bring something to a friend's giving, to actually Thanksgiving, just a gift to give back to your community, your local shelter, or your fire station, if you want to just give them a cute little gift, these take it from, oh, the homemade muffins, thank you, to, oh my gosh, these look so professionally done, and you know they're gonna taste good. So one of my faves, they just make it that much more special to make muffins and to enjoy them and to gift them. Oh, another great find. I have been loving how the over-the-ear, like the Apple AirPod headphones, I think AirPod Maxes, I'm pretty sure those are like $500, $600, $700. I'm not sure, but I know that they're really pricey for headphones, and a lot of people have told me that they give them headaches. So it's like, I'm not gonna pay $600 for a headache. I don't even listen to music that much when I'm out because my head's all over the place. I need to know what's going on at all times. But I found these amazing dupes. I struggle with headphones, over-the-ear headphones sometimes, because I have a cute, small little head. So sometimes if I go like this, or I move my head a certain way, they fall off. And that's just not what I'm trying to pay for. $600-$700, I'm not gonna pay that for my headphones to fall off every time I bend down to grab something. But I found these amazing dupes on Amazon. Oh, I can't remember, I'll have to put the price and I'll link everything in the description. These look almost identical, and it has 3 functions. I think it's just like regular hearing. You can do, in my ears it says ANC on, which I think is noise cancellation, or it's sound awareness. So you can do one where it's easier to hear background noises. So if I were to have my headphones on, but I was in a public place and I wanted to be sure nobody kind of snuck up on me, I would put it on this mode so that I could still hear other conversations. Not as loud, obviously, as if they were off, but it's like an awareness mode, so you can walk somewhere and still be aware of your surroundings. Or if you don't want any of that, if you're on a plane and you want noise cancellation, it does have noise cancellation, and when you change the settings, you can clearly hear the distinction of when it's on the awareness mode versus noise cancellation, which is just really great. It just cuts out that background air and noise. Love them. Amazing price for what they do. And the battery, it lasts so long. I honestly don't even need to charge it. I charge it because I'm like, oh my gosh, is it gonna die? But it's never told me low battery once, and I've used this for hours and hours and hours for weeks. I don't know how long it lasts, but I promise you I've been using them and I've never had to charge them. I just keep trying to charge them every month or so because I don't want it to just randomly die on me. Battery's amazing, sound quality is amazing, and you get that aesthetic of the Apple Air Maxes. Obsessed. As the holidays are coming up, that means holiday parties are coming up, which means you need to have cute outfits, but it's cold outside, so what do? Get sheer black tights. I've also seen sheer brown tights, super classy, almost like it's more like your skin tone versus just obviously sheer black. Sheer black I think is very classy too and a staple. I have the sheer black ones. I got these ones on Amazon. It comes in a set of 3. Tights rip, they all do eventually, especially sheer ones. So this is something that you end up having to repurchase year after year. These ones, very inexpensive. It comes in a pack of 3, so it's not like, oh, I bought one, they ripped, now I don't have any tights to wear. You have like a backup or 2 to get you through the holiday season. I've also seen, I believe I got these on Amazon, but they're the fleece tights, so it like mimics your skin tone, but inside it has fleece to keep you warmer. The ones that I got were not long enough, so when I would put them on, they would cut off my circulation in my feet, so I had to snip the ends so my toes could breathe, so it was not ideal. There is one on the TikTok shop that I want to try that does have super pale, medium, dark skin tone. It has all the skin tones, and I've heard raving reviews. I want to try those ones to hopefully get something that's a little bit more comfortable. I don't know. I'll link all the ones that I have in the description if you guys want to check them out. But I love the idea of sheer tights for the holidays. It's just another way to take dresses or skirts that are very holiday and festive and still be able to enjoy them without the wind literally cutting directly on your skin and your legs. They're so classy, super versatile, goes with everything, and amazing for the holiday season. The next one I am wearing, it's this workout zip up. This is very much Lululemon Aloe Yoga coated, but for half the price, maybe a quarter of the price. And I'm obsessed with this. I absolutely love it. It has the little thumb holes, super comfortable. I have worn this out and about just in my day-to-day. It gives me very much Range Rover mom type of vibes. That's the goal. That's not the goal, but that's the aesthetic. And I've also worn this actually working out, whether it's walking on a treadmill, and I've worn it to some of my tennis lessons as just a nice warm-up jacket before I really start sweating. It's been amazing for all of those things. Super comfortable. I love the fabric. It's a workout jacket, but this one is just so sleek. I love that it's form-fitted. A lot of times, at least for me, I found Amazon sizing isn't always the best, but this has been really great. I believe the reviews were really great about the sizing and how to pick out which size is best for you if you wanted a more fitted type or if you wanted more space like in the armpit. This is an amazing staple, closet staple, workout staple, a nice classic black jacket. A lot of reasons people get the Lululemon Align ones, I think is what it's called, or maybe those are leggings. Either way, they get it because they like this little, they call it the BBL effect, where it just flex in your waist and then it makes the rest of your body look really nice. I don't know if this does that specifically, but I like how this looks, and it's just another great holiday staple. This would be good as a gift for your bestie, or just as a nice layering jacket or a nice comfortable jacket that you can wear for running errands. Next is a staple in my household, is this cordless vacuum. The price and the quality are insane. I believe this was around $100, and if you look at other vacuums, cordless vacuums at like Target or like Dyson, whatever, they're like hundreds of dollars for a vacuum, specifically a cordless vacuum. And I just could not. I don't have a big house yet. I have my nice little apartment, which is very cute and very nice, but I don't need to spend $500 in a vacuum. Yeah, I have dust. That's what I'm sweeping up, is dust that just naturally occurs. But this cordless vacuum, it has been so good. I'm actually shocked at how well it genuinely picks up all the dust. And I have this rattan rug underneath my bed, and a lot of times the straw like comes up. This picks it all up. I'm not walking around with dust on my feet. It has been so handy for around the house. I love the fact that it's cordless. You just charge it. I have mounted mine on the wall, so I have a little stand mounted on the wall right next to the plug to charge it. I hang it on the wall, charge it. It's always ready to go. I would say the battery does run down kind of fast, especially if you use it. There's 2 modes. One is just regular, the next is a power vacuum. If you use it on the power vacuum, it'll go down pretty fast, but for regular, like my room, for the living room, kitchen area, like it'll last me at least 4 or 5 vacuums before I have to charge it. So for smaller spaces, it's been amazing. And for the price, it's a no-brainer. You don't want to be on your hands and knees sweeping stuff out. The cordless vacuum, 100% worth the purchase. And again, as the holidays are coming up, hold on a second. Hello, we're back. Where was I? This one is another great one for the holidays. It's a little niche, but as I've gotten older, motion sickness has been the death of me. Car rides, long car rides, even long flights. When I fly home, it's like a 5-6 hour flight. My motion sickness has gotten so much worse as I've gotten older. I've tried Dramamine. Dramamine's great, but I usually end up taking them all for one flight, so then I have to keep repurchasing. Not the worst thing in the world, but it's not as convenient. Let me just get into it. These motion sickness glasses, they look a little funny, but I promise you they work. Apparently, for long car rides and long plane rides, you get motion sickness because you can't, your ears, I guess there's fluid in your ears that can tell that you're moving, but your eyes, at least in a plane, can't tell that you're moving unless you're staring out the window. So if you're just sitting in a plane, your body knows that you're moving, but your eyes aren't seeing that you're moving. So the mix match is what makes motion sickness, basically. These glasses have this blue liquid in them that's supposed to mimic the horizon. So when you move, the horizon will move. So it's supposed to help fix that aspect of you not feeling like you're moving. You're not seeing yourself move, but your body knows that you're moving. So that's supposed to help. They do look a little funny. I do get a little embarrassed sometimes, but honestly, I just put my hood up, I put my headphones in, I watch my movie. But it's nice to have this because if you're reading in the car, or if you're on your phone, motion sickness gets so bad. And it's also something about being in the back of a Tesla. I've been in the back of so many Teslas. I think it's something about the braking, something about the acceleration. The drivers think that they're getting you there faster, but it's really, I'm trying not to barf in the back seat right now. This is how I feel. So these motion sickness glasses have been game changer. They do look a little funny, but this is something that is super great if you're traveling back home for the holidays, or if you're having to go do a long trip to visit family. This is great if you get motion sickness. It works really well. I would literally get the chills and the sweats and feel nauseous all at the same time with my motion sickness. It was getting to the point where I would be staying in the bathroom for like 20-30 minutes because I was trying not to throw up. In hindsight, I probably should have just thrown up, but I don't know if that would have made the motion sickness go away or not, because it's not like I had a stomach bug. I was just feeling so sick. I've had some terrible times with flight attendants because flight attendants aren't doctors. They don't necessarily know what to do. Like, yeah, I can have ginger ale. I've had one flight attendant, they brought me a bag of ice to try. I put on the back of my neck to try and cool myself down. I've had other flight attendants who think that I'm sick and will literally back away from me and be like, stay away, which, mind you, that's another story, another situation of you trying to help people who are on the plane. That's your job. That was a terrible flight, by the way. Anyways, these prevent me from getting to that point where I'm in a situation where I'm kind of stuck. So if I'm on a 5-hour flight and I'm on hour 3 and I still have 2 more hours to go and I start feeling dizzy and I have the chills and I want to throw up, it's such an awful experience knowing that you're literally trapped for 2 more hours and there's nothing that you can really do if you don't have some sort of medicine, if you don't have some sort of relief from that. It's very scary. It's not fun. These glasses have been such a game changer for me. I don't dread flying back home for the holidays or just flying back home in general. I don't dread long car rides because I know that they prevent me from getting to that point. I have put them on a couple times when I started to feel a little bit nauseous, and it takes a little bit longer for them to get going. So I always like to put them on as soon as I either start watching a show or I get that slight tinge of like, oh, I'm a little bit dizzy. I put these on and it stops it right away. Not something that you necessarily think about, and it's not necessarily holiday specific, but a lot of people are traveling for the holidays, so I really like these for those moments, specifically for me and with my motion sickness getting worse. It's been a big game changer. I will not travel without these. Another top find for me from Amazon has been my air purifier. As the seasons change, my allergies always get so bad, and especially when the weather gets cooler, I find myself spending more time inside. So having an air purifier has been really great. It helps with the dust and the allergens in the air that get inside. It just makes it easier to breathe. In combination with this, I don't have one yet, but a humidifier is also really great if you live in a colder climate and you find that the air in your space gets really dry. Having an air purifier to get rid of those allergens, and then having an air humidifier to bring more moisture back into your skin, back into your face, back into your, what's it called? Like your nasal your nasal pathways. bring moisture back into your nasal pathway so you can breathe and you just feel more alive has been really great. Amazon, I got this one, not that expensive, it's been great. And also, for me, I like having a fan or a noise machine on, so this is kind of a 2-in-1. It does have light noise, and you're supposed to replace the filter every 3 months or so. But with my cordless vacuum, I have this feature where you can, it's more handheld, so when I open up the machine, I get the filter out, I can get a lot of the dust off, which makes the filter last a little bit longer. So those two in combination have been really great for just keeping my space more breathable, especially when I deal with a lot of allergies. This one I would have absolutely loved to have when I was in school. Back in Ohio, we get so much snow, it gets freezing outside. And for whatever reason, one of the years I was in school, I believe it was my sophomore year, my car just had non-stop problems. Flat tires, battery dying, just things not working out. And having a portable jump starter in my car would have been maybe not life-saving, but it could be life-saving in a lot of situations, especially if something happens to you and you don't know anybody else, especially as a woman. If you don't know anybody else, sometimes it's a little scary to ask for help, or if you don't have somebody who can come help you, having a portable car jump starter can be game-changing. I have had issues with my car's battery dying a couple times, and the AAA guy suggested this. He said he keeps it in his car. He says the charge lasts really long. You need to get this. I don't think it was too expensive, but it's not like, I have to double check. I'm pretty sure it was affordable, but not cheap per se. But honestly, compared to having to buy a new car battery, definitely way worth the price. This thing charges, you charge it inside, and I believe there's a cord that you can charge it in your car too. So if you've used it or you helped somebody else, I've definitely helped my roommate jumpstart her car so she didn't have to call AAA. So just keeping this in your car, you don't need jumper cables, you don't need another car or a good Samaritan to come help you. If you're out by yourself, if your car's stuck somewhere and you don't have anybody else to help you, having this to bring your car back to life so you can get somewhere, it's a no-brainer, especially as the holidays are coming up, especially as it's getting colder outside. A lot more car problems are gonna happen. If you fly somewhere and you leave your car and it sits for 2 weeks, there's a good chance the battery may not start right away. Having this in your car is just so convenient. Everybody should have a portable car jump starter in their car. I've absolutely loved mine, and it's come in handy for me and friends and roommates and all of those things. And then the last thing on my list for affordable Amazon finds for the holidays are this water-resistant spray for your shoes. So I was going to London for Thanksgiving a couple years ago to visit family, and I've heard that London gets a little rainy, it gets a little slushy, and I had just gotten these Ugg boots and I really wanted to wear them. I knew we were gonna be outside, it would be cozy, but I knew it might be a little slushy. So I got this water-resistant spray, sprayed it all over my Ugg boots, got them all water-resistant, and I didn't have to worry about water staining on my shoes or anything. It protected them so well, and especially if you live in a rainy climate or a colder climate, having these to protect your white sneakers, to protect your soft leather boots, soft leather shoes, anything like that is fantastic, especially as the weather's coming up and there's gonna be way more snow, way more rain if you're in California, the slush, all of those things. If you want your shoes to last a little bit longer and just be protected, you invested money into these shoes, you should want to take care of them so they can last a lot longer for you and you can wear them year and year again. Having a water-resistant spray for your shoes, fantastic for the holidays. And then just in general to have this. The bottle I think is about this big. I've barely dented it. You honestly don't even need that much per shoe, and this will last you so long. I love this for the holidays. It is really something that's gonna save your shoes in the long run. And that's it. Those are my top Amazon finds for the holidays. I hope you found this informational and valuable. I hope there's something in there that's either for you or an amazing gift idea you have for somebody coming up for the season. If you are interested in any of these products, I have everything linked in the description. All of these items I have bought and used myself and loved, so I am backing them up. These are reviews from my personal use, all of those things I use and love. So if you guys are interested in any, I'll have them linked in the description. And if you found this video helpful, I would be so grateful if you gave it a thumbs up, and if you subscribed. I'm going to be doing more gift guides, more Amazon finds, more fashion, maybe vlogs again in the future if you guys are interested. But be sure to subscribe to check out all of those things, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.